Hey everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Mark Plays Slay the Spire. Why this game and why this YouTube channel? Well, the answer is kind of one and the same. I've just been playing the crap out of this game lately. I just love it so much. I put a lot of time into it in the short period of time that I've owned it, which has only been actually a couple of months. Definitely a Johnny-come-lately on this one, but it's great. It's a roguelite deck builder. A lot of people watching this will probably know what this is. It's been out a long time. It's been out since 2017. But nevertheless, for anybody who hasn't maybe seen this before, yeah, a roguelike deck builder, roguelite, some standard features of a roguelite. It's fairly challenging when you start a run. When you die, you go back to the beginning. But it typically doesn't take that long to beat once you kind of once you know what you're doing. It's kind of a easy to learn, hard to master kind of game. And the deck building part, I don't really know what to compare it to. I haven't really seen anything like it. That's not to say that that nothing kind of like this exists. I just haven't played it. But I think we'll just jump right in, and so I can show you that. There's 3 characters to pick from: the Ironclad, Silent, and the Defect. I'm going to start with the Ironclad here. And let's get into it here. Ironclad is kind of your basic character. He isn't though. It's kind of in the RPG archetypes. You got warrior, rogue, and mage. And the Ironclad you might think fits the warrior, which is typically kind of known as more of a basic class. But he can get pretty interesting. Here, when we start, you get to pick one of these things. I'm just gonna go with. For now, enemies in your next 3 combat have 1 HP. That means we'll just get to kill these guys real quickly and still get the rewards. Here we go. So what are we doing here? We're picking a path up to the boss, which is represented by this guy here, this icon. And you have to decide where you want to go. And all these icons do different things. We'll kind of, you know what? We'll experience it as we go here. We're just gonna start with a fight, which is going to go by super quick, by the way. As you can see, these guys have 1 HP. We draw 2 attacks, and this is how it goes. We'll see it again in the next one. And then once you want to fight, you get these cards. You get a selection of cards, but you can only pick one. Out of these, which ones do I like the most? I kind of like Flex. Gain 2 strength. This is a shop. I don't think we need to go here yet. Although, do we have another shop? We don't. We actually just might want to do that now and see what's in there. Of these, I'm not particularly excited to see any of these. Rupture can be cool, but we don't have anything to make it work right now. Like, it's whenever you take damage from a card. Maybe we'll see some of those in a bit, but I think actually just a cleave for now. That's gonna do it for that. This really wasn't that exciting. And we move on. Again, this guy's gonna die in a single hit. Combat, the way it works: 3 energy, got a selection of cards. This is our draw pile. And this isn't in order, by the way. They come out in whatever, I guess, predetermined order, but we don't get to see that. He's dead. And again, we get to pick a card of these. Okay. we should have taken that Rupture. Because the Combust works well with it. And we're actually still going to take that Combust. It's good. And yeah, we're gonna press on here. Again, dead. Now, combat from here on out is not going to be like this. It's going to be... We're actually going to have to fight these guys, as you're about to see. Here we go bash. This makes him vulnerable. It means he'll take more damage from our attacks. And we're gonna move on. This guy's gonna split his health. He's got the magic number here, 69. He's gonna split it around 35, or I guess 34. 16. So we got 12 plus 5. That's 17. That's gonna bring him down to That might split them, but I don't really... Nah, let's just split them. I think this will split him at least. Yeah, well, it will. It'll more than split him. There we go. And it's a good thing we actually have cleave here. That'll hit both these guys. Now, we just used our flex, by the way, which increases our strength, which increases our the damage of our attack cards. And one of these guys is dead, thankfully. Except that I'm bad at math, and he's not dead. Ah, never mind, I'm good at math. Never mind that. This guy too. And there we go, that's how it goes. Because of our relic burning blood, these, by the way, at the top are our relics. You get these as you go fighting elites. At the end of boss fights. The heavy blade might be good here. This is the damage is multiplied by our strength, which we do have access to strength. I think we do want to take this. We want a big attack. Here we get to. Here's the. I don't know. Those are the rest stop. Sounds kind of weird to call it that. Sounds like a bathroom break. But anyways, we get the rest or upgraded card. Which one do we want in this case? Spot weakness might not seem like much, but just to gain from 3 to 4, but it can be worth it. Combust, dealing 7 instead of 5. Again, some of these upgrades don't seem like much, but again, it kind of stacks up, right? Like, so instead of doing 10 in 2 turns, you do 14 in 2 turns. Upgrading the cleave for 11 for 1 damage. That's not bad, honestly. So the bash to get 3 vulnerability instead of 2. Getting stats is often a good thing. I do think I'm gonna go for the heavy blade though. Get a big attack. It's okay, and this is an elite. Question is, this guy, you can see, is he's sleeping. He'll sleep for 2 turns. You can see with these Zeds. Just reveal the Canadianism there. You might figure out where I'm from because of that. But we basically have to choose whether we want to kind of when to wake him up. We could do so now. Might not be such a bad idea. I mean, is there any? We might want to wait until we get flex to kind of get the 1 up on him. You know what? That doesn't sound too bad. We could do that. Again. Yeah, this is totally fine. So this is the turn that we're gonna wake him up. Well, we had to. He was gonna wake up anyway. So, not too bad to start with. These guys tend to be a lot tougher than your average enemy, and this is a terrible turn. Not damage-wise, but we would have loved some defense here, and we just don't have them. We're gonna play Flex. That's a free card. We might as well hit him with a heavy blade. It's 36 damage, is really good. Do we want to play our power now? Or do we want to play it? Oh, like we're already taking 18. It's not too bad, actually. You know, we'll play this now. Hopefully get him down a little faster. So 19 in total this turn. A couple of defends here. Yeah, we do want to mitigate a lot of some of this damage taken at least. We're still going to take 8. So not great. So this, so spot weakness. This only works if an enemy's attacking. This is the worst turn to draw it, because we would have loved to use it on him. But as it stands, this is the easiest turn on planet Earth. We're just going to play our 3 attacks and use all our energy. No problem. We might be able to get him next turn. Hopefully we can. This guy did just debuff us, though. I think, yeah, we're still not going to be able to get him. So we do want to mitigate damage and hope for a better turn. I mean, we should be able to get him next turn. Combust got him down, and we just drew our heavy blade, so he's done. Okay, so that's an elite fight. We got another relic from this bottled flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with this attack in hand. Let's pick our card first, because maybe we'll get something that we want. Of these, I don't love bloodletting. It can be good, but I think I am just gonna go with Twin Strike. It's a strictly better attack. Bottle Flame. Now, what do we want in our hand on turn 1? Bash might not be so bad to make an enemy vulnerable. Because nothing else is really standing out. Like it would be one of these. These strikes are, you know, they are what they are, right? I think this isn't bad. Yeah, we'll take Bash in our hand. We could consider resting here. Let's just see the map. There's another one here. You know what? I do think we rest here. We can upgrade on the next one. Let's just be a little bit safe. Chest. Chest is where you get relics from too. Whenever you rest, add a card to your deck. Not too shabby. Here we're definitely going to upgrade. What are we going to upgrade though? That's a good question. Is this just 17 instead of 10? I think a spot weakness. This is a good long-term card. And I guess what I mean by long-term is that, you know, getting strength is... Building strength on this guy is definitely a win condition. Doing 7 damage, and he's going to negatively affect us in some way. Let's use our Bash. That's kind of what we got it for. He's doing 12. Can we kill him? I doubt it. But let's flex anyway, just because it's free. This is gonna do 18. This is gonna do so we can do. No, it's not. This is gonna do 27, and this is gonna do 17. So he's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. You can see when they're vulnerable, the number changes on the card, so you can tell. You know, thankfully, how much damage you're about to do. Iron Wave, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Sounds good to me. I think we're gonna do these question marks and then fight question marks from random events. Pray, remove a card from your deck. Get out of these. Get one of these strikes out of here, I should say. Not great. Mega crit. Can you shuffle our deck a little better? I'd love a defend. Yeah, this is not amazing. We should just try to kill one of these guys, and we can. There's one down, and yeah, it doesn't matter which one we hit, I guess. So we're gonna take 11. Not ideal, but you know, what are you gonna do, huh? Okay. And he's dead. Of these, Intimidate's good. Apply 1 weak to all enemies. Exhaust, that's pretty good. Although this is good too, and it's pretty good against the boss we're about to fight. Whenever you draw a status card, this guy puts garbage in our deck. He puts, oh, no. No, their flames. Burns, rather. So this doesn't work with that. You'll see what I mean when we get to that fight. I just think probably Intimidate here is fine. Don't really want to fight this guy, this elite rather. But again, not amazing. Although use our Intimidate, that negates a lot of damage there. I think we definitely want to throw up a block. We want to throw up our spot weakness, and we can kill one, and we want to. There we go. These are potions, by the way. I don't think I mentioned these. You get these occasionally. Have various effects. Choose a skill. It costs 0. Apply 3 vulnerable. Apply 3 weak. Typically like saving these for elites or boss fights. It definitely come in handy. It could just give you an edge on it during a harder fight. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna kill another one. It was that or defend and strike, but that's just not as good in this case. Here we get Cleave, finally. Doesn't kill anything, but... Gets us in range. And that's it for the fight. Yeah, not too bad. Took a little bit of damage, but here I think a Flame Barrier. This is a good card. It's a 2-cost block, but it sends some damage back, and if I'm not mistaken, we haven't put many defense in our deck. Actually, we haven't put any. That's the first one, aside from Iron Wave, which is good. It's not bad. Not really feeling that. Actually, upgrading the Flame Barrier sounds pretty good to me. Now on to the boss. Yeah, and we just hit him like we want to. There we go. And now he's gonna wake up and deal a ton of damage. Okay, not a bad turn for 3 defense, although we might want to throw out... I think we do actually want to hit him with this weak potion. That's what I mean by those potions coming in handy. Saving them for bosses, they tend to be much tougher fights. And yeah, we're just going to put up our defense. We'll start... we'll go in on him next turn. Yeah, now he's only doing 4, so no problem. Yeah, Heavy Blade, Twin Strike. Not an amazing attack turn, honestly, but as we get our strength up, yeah, this is what we wanted. Spot weakness. I'm considering using Intimidate now, just to negate even some of this damage. It would probably actually bring him down to 0 attack. But yeah, that's saving 6 damage. No, it isn't, because he was already weakened. Okay, fair enough. My brain is it can be a little bad sometimes. No problem. Iron Wave for sure. Twin Strike. So now we're starting to put burns in our deck. These, they're just garbage, and they actually hurt us. They're not just garbage, they're detrimental. Not only do they take the place of a card that we would probably want, but they actually do damage at the end of the turn. So really not good. So flex, we might as well, it's free. Now, do we want to really go in hard, or is it worthwhile defending 5 of that damage? I actually think it is. And we dealt 54. That was a huge chunk of damage. That was even more than I thought. I forgot about I didn't factor in the vulnerability. So we can do 30. I think we actually do want to do this. Set him up, hopefully next turn for a kill. Right, and then the Combust brings him down to 23. Forgot about that too. Shoot. This is dealing 24. Oh no. Yeah, we need to defend here. Which one of these? Because now we're gonna be down to, I think, 2 HP. This is really cutting it close. We gotta bash. We have to kill him next turn, or we're gonna die. And we're actually dead because of Combust. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. It didn't kill us. Okay. That's great. Whew. That was a little closer. That was quite close. I don't like to cut it that close normally. There's no contest here. We're taking Limit Break, and we're upgrading it as soon as possible. That doubles our strength. And the boss relics. So the ectoplasm is an interesting one. Gain an energy. So instead of being at 3 energy, we'd be at 4, which is awesome. But you can no longer gain gold. This might sound terrible, but 1 energy has a lot of value. Upon pickup, obtain 3 curses and 3 relics. No, we're not doing that. We're going ectoplasm. Okay. Let me see here. Where do we want to go? I'm not incredibly confident in this deck yet. Like, now that Limit Break's here, we've got something of a... We've got a win condition. And keeping the deck thin as it is, like 19 cards. I can't remember what we started with. I think 10. So we've only added 9 cards in total. That may seem like we almost doubled it, but it's actually not that much. I definitely want to hit a shop. So where do we want to go here? Rests, elites. We can probably get by. I'm seeing a lot of rests on. Well. I guess it's kind of the same, but no matter which side you go up. But I definitely want to hit 2 of them. But and I want to hit this shop. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna start here. Intimidate to get his damage down. We don't have any defense again, so you know we're taking the 6. Now, because of our burning blood, we're gonna heal that 6. So hopefully we don't take any more. So 2 deals 14, and 2 strikes deal 12. Yeah, so we're gonna hit him with that. And actually, it did more because he's vulnerable. I keep not factoring in the vulnerability. Not a great draw this turn. He's not attacking. Our spot weakness is useless. We're just gonna flex because it's free. We're gonna use that, and we're gonna use combust. And hopefully we can get him next turn. He's down to 14. That's not that much. We can't because we only drew 1 attack. We're actually just gonna try to. We're just gonna defend through this and give him a cleave. He actually is gonna die. When he hits us, he's gonna take 6. That's perfect. Shrug It Off is really good. Gain 8, block, draw 1 card. That's just a much better defend than the basic defense. Intimidate. These guys steal our gold. They're jerks, quite frankly. I don't know if we've got damage output to kill these guys super quick. But we're gonna kill that guy for sure. And I really don't want to take 10. We'll mitigate part of that. Okay, we have no choice. We have to go in on him, and we're just gonna play everything. And he is gonna die, but we are gonna take 16 damage before that happens. No, we're not. No, we're not. It activates before he attacks. Incredible. Pommel Strike, deal 9 damage, draw 1 card. The attack equivalent of Shrug It Off. Another Combust. Seems a little excessive, if I'm being honest. But maybe it isn't. I do think we want to remove a card for sure. And we have access to some relics here. Upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. And I think we get to choose, and my choice would be Limit Break. Except it would be unupgraded. We're gonna upgrade that as soon as we get to here. I actually don't think that we would upgrade. Okay, so that's seeming less and less appealing. Another I mean, we could do this. It seems a little, like I said, excessive. Bronze scales start each 3 with 3 thorns. That means whenever anybody attacks us, they take 3 damage. And we can't even gain gold, so tiny chest is just pointless. Impervious could be interesting. 30 block. This could, you know what? We are taking that. That could save us. Let's go. Flex, cleave on these guys. These jokers. Should have used bash first. It was a card order misplay. We definitely go spot weakness, limit break, and we don't want to take all this damage. So we're gonna defend and hope to be able to get yeah, just some deal more damage next turn. But it's never gonna get better for us, unfortunately. We are gonna kill one of these guys. That just seems prudent. Gain 16 block, deal 6 damage. That's good. That could set us up for next turn. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And they're dead. Not too bad. Took some damage there, but overall, not so bad. Shrug it off. I think we should add that. I don't think we have enough blocks in the deck. Gain 16 whenever you are attacked this turn. Deal. Okay, this actually for these guys is going to be great because this guy is attacking 5 times, so he's going to take all that. That seems like just the objectively right choice. And flex. And yeah. Hopefully this guy dies. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. This guy's a real jerk. He puts this, he just did it to us. So he put this hex on us. Whenever you play a non-attack card, you gain some garbage in your deck. Not great. Not great at all. Play Pommel Strike, see what we can draw. Use Intimidate this turn. That seems fine. Unfortunately... We had our spot weakness earlier, but we couldn't play it because he was charging up that hex, which would have been great to play. Which would have been great to play because then we drew that limit break. We could have doubled our strength and gained some ground on this guy, but it was not to be. Yeah, let's just defend. Use 3 defense. So we don't exhaust this impervious. That may not be necessary. Like we might just kill him next turn. Oh god, this is bad. So we draw all the daisies, but thankfully he's not attacking this turn actually. So not a terrible turn to not a terrible turn for those to come around. And now he's just dead. So no problem. Just deciding here. I think we'll take Evolve. And immediately smith up our limit break. The shop is just pointless for us to go to at the moment. Maybe there's something in there that we could buy for 71 gold, but I'm not going to bother with that. Playing Bash against these guys at this moment is not worth it. They've got artifacts. As you can read there, negates 1 debuff. Yeah. So not useful at the moment. And Evolve. Evolve is actually going to be useful for us because this guy is about to put some trash in our deck. Would have loved to see some attacks on this turn. Don't have any. Might be worth using this regen potion right now. Heals us as we go. So dealing 19 altogether. We can just block all this. Well, all but one, I suppose. Use Pommel Strike, see what else we get. Ah, yes, we got our spot weakness. Okay, good. I think we go with this too. I don't want to take that 20 damage. And this guy's dead. Block some of this, and we will use our Combust here. Let's just try to get this guy down a little faster. Okay. Shrug. We use Pommel and see what else we can get. Unfortunately, nothing. Nothing that we want anyway. I'm really not sure what we'd want. Maybe our Limit Break. Again, no point in using that bash. It's just not useful right now. Not on this guy. Taking a ton of damage this turn. This fight, but we do have him. Thunderclap is pretty good. It's not great, but you know, I thought myself out of it. I actually don't think it's that good. Maybe upgrading one of these shrugs would be okay. Like 11 block for one is really good. Talk myself into it. There we go. Singing Bowl is cool. You know, in a case where we actually don't want to take a card from as a reward from a fight, we can just gain 2 max HP instead. It's really good. There we go. Chunk these guys down. Okay. Flex, defend. We're gonna take a ton of damage this turn. We'll weaken them just to reduce that. We're still gonna take 7. Except no, we're not, because we're gonna use this Iron Wave. We might as well play the Evolve since we've got it. How do I feel about this so far? This deck. And as the game goes, you're trying to put together synergies, and you're trying to cobble it together as best you can, because you don't always have control over what cards you're gonna get. Like, yeah, you get to pick out of 3, but you know, you don't get to pick, you know, which 3 you're gonna pop up, for example. So you're kind of trying to cobble a deck together, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if there's I don't know if you can get a run sometimes and it's just doomed from the beginning, like, or if like an expert player could make it work, in some way. I don't know. I'm definitely not an expert player, so despite having, I think, almost 70 hours in the game, I am by no means an expert, as you can probably tell. I mean, you viewer, you're probably better at this than I am. I think I'd rather just defend here and wait for a better opportunity to hit him. Yeah, there's our better opportunity right there. Again, we might actually just take the +2 max HP. I don't love any of this. That's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't feel super confident fighting an elite with this deck. Yeah, we'll buy one for 10 gold. We're probably not going to be able to take anything here, but we will take an armaments. Thankfully, we can actually afford that. This is a really good card, and we're going to upgrade it just as soon as we're able. I guess we'll shrug first just to see if we draw something else, but we didn't. Not a great first turn. Only dealt 12 damage. Better than a kick in the nuts, I guess, but, you know. You generally want more than that. Yeah, took a lot of damage that turn. Definitely gonna shrug. Definitely gonna weaken. And definitely gonna defend. I think we use Flex Heavy Blade here just to get try to get this guy down. Again, not a great turn here. We'll play Evolve, I guess, but really, like, yeah, we're leaving one energy on the field. That's not what you want to be happening here. That's not what you want to happen. Definitely. Yeah. Guess we'll do this. Definitely gonna Flame Barrier. That's for sure. And I think we just defend here. Okay. Again, I don't think we want any of this. I think we'll just take the 2+ max HP, and hopefully we don't get totally screwed. This guy is a jerk as well. No. Flex, Bash. We'll play Evolve, and that's really it. So this guy does something to us here. He, you can see here the cost of our cards aren't what they normally are, and it's really screwed us here. Yeah, all I could really play was a shrug it off in this case. Probably an Impervious, but we're gonna hit him with a Pommel Strike just to see. We're gonna Armaments to upgrade something, and we are gonna Impervious. I don't want to take 22 damage. We gotta spot weakness, even if we do take damage here. We're not going to. I feel like we should take the 4 just to get the Heavy Blade out there. Yeah. We don't have to do that because that defend was 0. I'm glad I noticed that at the last second. Okay. Maybe we can kill him here. We definitely can. There we go. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Dual Wield is an interesting card sometimes. I'm not sure what I would. It doubles an attacker at power, or it duplicates rather an attacker at power. I just don't know what I would want though. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I think we're just gonna take our 2 max HP. We do want this energy potion though. The Gambler's Brew is not as useful, I think, as the energy potion. We're gonna do this. We're gonna rest. Right, when we rest, we get a choice of a card. We don't want any of that, and we are just going to take another +2, and then we're going to fight this guy. Okay. I think we'll start with Pommel Strike, just to see if we get anything. Didn't want to see that on this turn. We're gonna, actually, we don't need any more defense, so a strike is better, actually better in this case than an Iron Wave. Oh yeah, definitely shouldn't have drawn. We need this. We need our spot weakness. We're gonna play... Maybe we save this. This guy gets really strong later on. Like, his attack damage just goes through the roof. So I think we'll save the Intimidate. Hopefully, for a better opportunity moving forward. For now, though, I actually think an Impervious might not be so bad. It's a bit early to be taking 24 damage. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to use Combust. A little more comfortable taking 2 damage. Again, we're going to shrug it off just to see what we get here. Nothing incredible, we're just going to play our attacks. We could use one of these two. Let's not forget about our potions, what I mean to say. They're super useful, they can save you, they can be clutch, as the kids would say. What's armaments? Let's do a Pommel Strike. Then we're going to Pommel Strike, see what we get here. Yeah, we're still just gonna hit him. Not doing too badly here, got him about a third of the way down. We're definitely gonna take some damage here. But I think I'm ready to hit him with this vulnerability potion. We're gonna flex, we're gonna limit break, we're gonna heavy blade. This deals 83 damage. That's a ton of damage. We're also gonna defend. We're still gonna take 22 damage. Not what I'm calling ideal here, but sometimes, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta get out ahead here. And now we're dealing tons of damage. Just having that. Having 10 strength, it gives you a huge advantage. Now, okay, if we don't defend, we're gonna die. We don't want that to happen, so he's got 36 damage out on the field. What are we up to now? 41. So we're gonna live, but I'd rather not cut it so close. Let's Iron Wave. Let's defend. Let's hit him with that. Okay. Took 15. Block a little over half of it. You know. We definitely want to limit break again. And we do... Actually, you know what? That was silly. Yeah. There's one question you should ask yourself when playing this game sometimes. The question is, can I kill him? And that's the question I should have asked myself. Because I think the answer would have been... Actually, it still would have been no. I would have been... No, you know what? If I'd bashed and then did something, I would have been able to kill him. So yeah, ask yourself if you can kill. And wow, that heavy blade is dealing 114 damage. That's crazy. Whew. A demon form. It's 3 energy. It's hard to play. It can sometimes slow you down. In this case, though, I don't know, man. I think I'm willing to roll the dice. Yeah. I don't love any of these relics. Actually, Market Pain is the objectively right choice. Gain an energy, but start with 2 wounds in your hand. But we've got Am I going crazy? I thought we had something that let us, oh, we've got Evolve. So whenever those come around, so now Evolve is useful. We gotta play Evolve as soon as possible, so whenever those wounds come around, we just draw cards. So they're not, so effectively they're no longer taking the place of cards we'd rather have. Okay. So this is the last floor. Let's try to get through this. I'd love to avoid elites. And I'd like to hit as many rest points as we can, get as many upgrades. And I think that involves going this way. Yeah, let's start here. I'm gonna play Shrug. I'm gonna play... Let's start on this guy here. So the deal with these guys is that they all have to be killed within a turn of each other, or else they just respawn. We have 5 energy. Playing Demon Form becomes a bit more reasonable, funnily enough. But I don't necessarily want to take, what is that? It's 16, it's 25. I don't love the idea of taking 25 damage. I do think it's not a terrible turn to bust this out. We will play our pommel on this guy. I don't want to play the cleave, but it's definitely... I think we at least have to play the spot weakness, and then we can decide. These guys have 12 armor at the moment. I actually do think it's maybe just more beneficial to play the demon form. Armaments for sure. We're gonna go with Iron Wave. We're gonna go Flex. We're gonna hit this guy. Again, we're actually not focusing any one of them down right now. Kind of trying to kill them all at roughly the same time. I think we do play our Impervious here. We play Combust. We got our Strike, and so they're dealing 26 damage. Okay, there's no point playing that Defend then. So we can definitely kill one this turn. And I think we want to. We'll take down this guy. We'll play Shrug, and hopefully we draw an attack. We did. It's not going to kill, though. But we should hopefully be able to get this last Darkling this turn, and we can. Not too bad a fight, honestly. Again, I don't actually know what we take a headbutt. That's absolutely useful. This will let us see our limit break more often, basically. So we're defended. We hit him. This guy puts burns on our deck. He's a bit of a jerk, but we're gonna upgrade our demon form. Would love to see that at some later point, maybe next turn, but what are you gonna do, huh? I think we'll just play this now too. Oof. Well, we're definitely playing this Defend. We use that. We're gonna Pommel Strike. We're definitely gonna play our other Defend. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but we still took a bunch of damage. We're gonna Shrug it off to see what we get. We got a Strike, 16. We're gonna Headbutt, and that actually just did the job. That's fine. Dude. Okay. It might seem a little excessive. I think we take another spot weakness. Another spot weakness, rather. It's doing work for us. Don't need the strength potion. We'll take the weakness potion instead. Okay. Fight a boss from Act 1 to get a relic. Lovely. We're gonna bash. We're gonna pommel strike. We're not going to impervious. We're gonna shrug it off. We didn't want to see that spot weakness this turn, unfortunately. But when you roll the dice, that's sometimes what happens. 32 damage on his first turn. I think it's time to throw that weak at him. And we've been hanging on to this skill potion forever. I don't know why we're hanging on to it. We kind of have too good to use syndrome going on here. We might as well use it, and actually we'll get the disarm. He's gonna lose 2 strength permanently. Yeah, that's useful. And from here we just play everything we got. Okay, well that's fine. I'd forgotten about this guy's mechanic. When he takes a certain amount of damage, he flips over to this. Do this. There we go. I think we go Flame Barrier Demon form, and that's gonna be it. We go Shrug It Off. Spa Weakness. Iron Wave. And Defend. I think we were already good there, but whatever. We'll shrug it off just to see what we draw. Another wound. My favorite. Okay. Given that he's a first floor boss, I was hoping to be able to kill him a little faster than this. But, well, this is just a bad draw. We didn't draw any attacks. Might as well play the Limp Break. Play the Evolve. No reason to play anything else. We have 20 strength now, by the way. We're gonna be crushing him. Now we've got 26. Should play that first. There we go. Winged Boots. You may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. Interesting. I actually don't think I've ever had that relic before. We don't need any of this. By the way, a lot of the stuff that you're seeing, or at least some of it's like when you load up the game for the first time, a lot of the cards, and certainly the silent and the defect, aren't unlocked right away, and a lot of the cards for the characters aren't unlocked either, along with various relics, which I've already unlocked. Bash, Pommel Strike, Flame Barrier. But this guy's gimmick is that, at some point at least, he's gonna use his Constrict ability. It's basically just a negative debuff that deals, I think 10 damage to us, in addition to his whatever he's doing that turn. So we're gonna take 11 here. Not my favorite. I think he's doing it to us this turn, actually. So not a bad turn to be hitting him. But we are just leaving 2 energy on the table. Not great. Would love to have seen Demon form in the previous turn and not this one. This is a little rough. I'm gonna play Limit Break, so that's gonna come around next turn. We have to defend. Do we use Impervious this turn? So he's dealing 32 damage. This is 5. This is so 10. That'll get us up to 22. Oh, I don't want to take all that. We'll just upgrade that for now with armaments. Again, not amazing. Can we kill him? Can we kill him? Ask yourself the question. He's gonna deal 134 damage. We can absolutely destroy him. Okay, amazing. Again, we don't want any of that. When you get to this point, like I sometimes feel like it's actually detrimental to add cards to your deck that you don't need. Definitely want to start being a little bit more conservative when it comes to the adding of cards. I do think we're just gonna rest this time. We're gonna increase our max HP. We're gonna hit this question mark. Blue candle. Okay. I think that you can just play curses, right? We don't have any curses, so that's totally irrelevant for us. But what are we gonna upgrade here? Our armaments. That actually upgrades every card in our hand now. This is really good. At this point in the game, it's sometimes not that big a deal, but it could be. It could be. I mean, we do have. I mean, we have a fair amount of upgraded cards, but you know, I'd like some more. Okay. Again, this fight again. We're gonna use cleave. We're gonna use Iron Wave, and we're gonna use strike. Do we want to use 2 spot weaknesses? I mean, I guess we might as well, right? We didn't draw any attacks. We'll just play that. Yeah. We don't want to. Yeah, that was a good use of it. I would like to kill something right now. I don't want to take. What do they got on the field right now? 42. Yeah, I don't want to take all that. No way. We'll get back a spot weakness, and then we're just gonna defend 3 times. I might not be able to kill these 2 guys on time to before this guy comes back, but yeah, I just don't want to take all that damage. Is it worth playing Demon Form here? I'm actually gonna say no. Kill this guy? We actually... Nah, because we can't kill this guy on time. And we'd rather shrug it off. There's our friggin' limit break! I feel like we always get screwed that way. It's okay, man. It's the luck of the draw. There we go. Like, literally. We kill this guy. I think it's too late in the game for Combust to be all that useful, but yeah. Okay, hopefully we can get these 2 guys killed. There's Limit Break. That's gonna help out. Pommel Strike and yeah. Okay, good. You can see how much damage we're dealing when we can get our strength up. I actually do think it might be worth getting a disarm here. This is super useful on a boss. Actually, what boss are we fighting? We're fighting what is this guy? The Timekeeper, the Clock King? No, it's not Clock King. That's an obscure Batman villain. It might just be Timekeeper. What do we want to upgrade here? There's another Shrug It Off, maybe? Get me 11 defense is super useful. I think that's the right choice. Okay. We are fighting an elite. This guy goes invulnerable every other turn. So... we're gonna use Shrug It Off. We're gonna use Shrug It Off. Not very useful. Okay. $45 damage on the first turn. That's really rude. Yeah, holy crap. We really want to weaken this guy. We do not want to take all the damage. We're gonna use power as well. I think Metallicize here is a good power. We're only gonna take 10. Okay, that's obviously a lot better. Now's a great time to use our demon form. I actually do think it's worthwhile. Well, first of all, we're gonna flex. We're gonna headbutt. We're gonna bring our limit break back into our hand next turn. And try to get a leg up on this guy. This guy's a jerk. Pommel strike? No. We are gonna limit break here. And I think we're gonna impervious as well. Like we have got to start in on this guy. We're taking nothing due to Metallicize. I thought we were gonna take 3. Still not great in terms of drawing attacks. Definitely want to defend here. Spa weakness. I don't think Combust is useful in this fight, because every other turn he's going to only take 1. We're also going to take 1. I think that's how it works anyway. Okay. We've got 18 strike now though, so even though we drew kind of limited attacks, it was still pretty good. So 70 HP. We're dealing a lot of damage now, so it is relevant to ask, can we kill him? I actually think we can. Headbutt, just spell weakness. He's intangible. Oh. You're there screaming at the screen like, you dumb idiot. Ugh. I mean, I guess we're still hit him. We're still gonna hit him. Even though it only does 1. Okay. Now it becomes relevant to ask, can we kill him? This is gonna do 36, and this is gonna do 34. This time, it's real. Again, I don't think we're adding anything new to our deck right now. Or again, it might be worthwhile using this upgrading demon form. I think it is actually, just because it's already cost so much to play, it just makes it a better value. The Gremlin is mad. Okay, this is the. You've all seen this game before. You gotta try to match the cards. Shrug it off. Limit break. Cool. We got another limit break. There we go. Okay, cool. I know I said it wasn't useful for us to add new cards, but I don't know. Whatever. They were okay. And actually, getting the other limit break is just fantastic. We are gonna play our demon form right out of the gate. What's this guy? Time Eater, right? And we're gonna hit him. Actually, this is a strength potion. That's worth playing now. That just adds 2 permanent strength. Do we want to use this to make him vulnerable? I think we actually do. Strange as that sounds. Now, this guy's gimmick, you gotta watch. When you get, so here it is. Whenever you play 12 cards, it automatically ends your turn. So the count is there. So we've played 5 so far. We definitely want to use our limit break. That's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna defend. We're gonna headbutt. Get our limit break back. Next turn. Now, keep in mind, we can only play 2 cards next turn. And so, we really need one of them to be Shrug It Off so we don't take so much damage. And the other one, I really think should be Limit Break. I mean, gaining 42 strength. We're gonna take a bunch of damage, but I think it's worth it. I really do. I think we're gonna be crushing this guy pretty soon. So definitely Flame Barrier. I want to use Pommel Strike there. So, okay. This is dealing 239 damage. He's dealing what? Pardon me? 18... is 27? I mean, you know, it's something, I guess. But yeah, no, this is a great. We've won. Like the next attack we hit him is gonna kill him, almost certainly. Except that we didn't draw another attack, so we're just gonna use Limit Break. We're gonna use Armaments for no reason, I guess. But the next turn though is gonna be huge. Is gonna be ridiculous. Look at this, Iron Wave, 100. Oh, he healed. He healed, man. What a jerk. So we're gonna do that. That's first. We do want to defend just in case we can't kill him, but we just killed him. That was incredible. So we've won. We've won. That was it. Yeah, there's the heart. Ready a blade. Dealt a bunch of whole damage. Great. Now we go to sleep. We take a little victory nap. And that's it. That's the game. So, thank you so much for watching. Comment below. Leave tips. Leave tricks. If I made any mistakes, feel free to tell me about them. No worries. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you know what? Hopefully this is just the first of many, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.